is one of my favorite parts, really.
I'm burning your eyes.
I'm not right in the head, folks. I'm assuming you all realize that when you decided to watch this, that hey, this guy looks funny, he looks awesome, and he's probably not right in the head. So I'm gonna get along with him. Because that's what I'm about. But yeah, then you get those eyes. It's like real at that point. It's like, look at me. Ah. I don't know why I gave him a crazy voice. I'm sure I'll hear something about that. But yeah, look how awesome those leaves look. It's just the top. Again, I gotta seem to fix this. There we go. That's a little better. Come along if you dare. Bum, bum, bum. Come along if you dare. I don't know why, of all songs that popped into my head, I'd say the name and everything, because that's like what I do, but I'd probably get busted. Do I have the permission to talk about this song? Like, I don't need no hassle, man. I'm just trying to make my art and be cool. Just trying to stand over here and be good, man. I think I should start something called the Artist Talks, where I just sit here and talk about crazy and interesting stories of my life. Living in Buddhist monasteries, working for pagan bikers, and just the average sort of stuff for any young man growing up in America. I mean, living in trap houses. But, my father's sculpting, watching my father carve. That was very influential. It's like, that's kind of more, I guess, should stay on point. It's like thinking about starting a series videos where I just kind of talk, answer questions if anybody asks them, talk about why I do what I do, what influences me, what I like, what I don't like, silly stories. I don't know. A lot of fun things you could do. I mean, these videos are pretty much real time. I know I'm breaking them up just because I have a hard time sitting with my back for that long sometimes. I also figured I'm sitting here, might as well. Usually, look at those eyes and the eyebrows with the feathers, how they really pop out like that. I'm done with the back, but wow. In comparison, you see that part that is nothing compared to the leaves that do. It just pops. It's magnificent. Yeah, magnificent. There's a word I don't use enough. Magnificent. This is magnanimous. Pragmatic? No. Words are interesting. I find words interesting. I have a form of, I think it's in the dyslexic family called dysgraphia. It's like, words and language are a unique thing for people like me. You can have adequate training your whole life, and be super intelligent, but it just doesn't something to do with your neurological thing, and just you and language just don't seem to get along, and that's cool. I mean, it's okay for Snoop to make up words, but when I do it, I gotta go in and talk to the teacher about what I'm trying to say. Snoop gets put in the Webster Dictionary. People look at me like I'm crazy. Or, but that's maybe one of the reasons. Nah, it's a reason, not one of them. It's many reasons that I love art. It's like, because art doesn't have, or shouldn't be about grammar and spelling and things of that nature. It should be about art and having fun. Enjoying what you're doing is more important than money and fame and things like that. It's like I would be carving no matter what. I enjoy it. It's so much fun. It's meditative. It's relief. For me, it's awesome. I mean, it's not the same as when I lived in the Buddhist monastery. That was a whole different level of awesomeness, but that can be a discussion for a different time. If anybody picked up on that, wants to talk, I will gladly do a video. Can't name a lot of things, but I can definitely talk about my experience with the man, the myth, and the legend who also shaped my life in many ways. It's like in who I am now. He is a good man. I had a lot of fun up there in California. A unique experience living and working in a Buddhist monastery for about 6 months as a volunteer. We had no heat. We had electricity, but heat wasn't a luxury we had in Northern California. In December can get cold. It's known to snow every once in a while, and it was not, wasn't warm California by any means, I'll tell you that. It was cold and rainy, but it was awesome. Wouldn't change the experience for anything in the world. I mean, just look how awesome that is in comparison to when we started at the other video. If you're not doing wood burning, give it a shot. It's pretty cool. I was a skeptic at first until I started doing it, and I was like, wow, it's really, really awesome. And then what I like to do is I usually sign everything with the wood burner. I'm going to put my mark on it. And there you go. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping, and we'll see you next time.